after the fiasco at Rubicam's Business College, the idea of getting a gentleman collar for Laura began to play a more and more important part in Mother's calculations. It became an obsession, like some archetype of the universal unconscious. The image of the gentleman collar haunted our small apartment. An evening rarely passed by without some allusion to this image, this specter, this hope. Even when he wasn't mentioned, his presence hung in Mother's preoccupied look and in my sister's frightened, apologetic manner. Hung like a sentence passed on the wing fields. Now, Mother was a woman of action as well as words. In late winter and early spring, realizing that more money would be needed in order to properly feather the nest and plume the bird, she conducted a vigorous campaign on the telephone, roping in subscribers to one of those magazines for matrons called The Homemaker's Companion, the type of journal that features the serialized sublimation of ladies of letters who think in terms of delicate cup-like breasts, slim, tapering waists, rich, creamy thighs, eyes as wood smoke in autumn, fingers that soothe and caress like strains of music, bodies as powerful as Etruscan sculpture.
Ida Scott! Well, this is Amanda Wingfield. We missed you at the DAR last Monday. I said to myself, she's probably suffering from that sinus condition. How is that sinus condition? Oh, Horace, heaven have mercy, you are a Christian martyr. Yes, that's what you are, a Christian martyr. Well, I just now happen to be looking in my book, and I see that your subscription to the Companion is about to expire. Yes, it expires with the next issue, dear. Well, I'm sure you don't want to miss out on that brand new serial by Bessie Mae Harper. Well, you remember how Gone with the Wind took everybody by storm? You simply couldn't go out if you hadn't read it. All that everybody talked about was Scarlett O'Hara. Well, this book is already being compared to Gone with the Wind. It's the Gone with the Wind of the post-World War generation. What? Oh, burning? Oh, honey, don't let them burn. You go take care of that, and I'll hold the wire. Heavens, I think she's hung up.
Oh, Mother, Tom is trying to write.
Oh, so he is. So he is.
Now, what are you doing?
I'm trying to save your eyesight, dear. I know that Milton was blind, but
Mother,
that's not what
please
made
go
him
away
a
and let me
genius.
finish my writing.
Why can't you sit up straight so your shoulders don't poke through like sparrows'
Mother,
wings?
please go busy yourself with something else. I am trying to write.
I have seen a medical chart. I know what this position does to your internal organs. Just turn around and I'll show you. Your stomach pressed against your lungs, and the lungs pressed against your heart, and your poor little heart gets discouraged because it can't go on beating like that.
What in Christ's name am I supposed to do?
Use that expression in my presence? Have you gone out of your
Yes,
senses?
I have. That's true. Driven out.
What is the matter with you, you big idiot?
Look, I haven't got one single
Lower
thing
your
in my
voice.
life here that I can call my own. Everything's just...
Stop that
Yesterday, you
shouting.
confiscated my books. You had the nerve.
Yes, I took that horrible book back to the library written by that hideous Mr. Lawrence. I cannot control the output of the diseased minds or the people that cater to them. But I will not allow such filth to be brought into my household. No.
House? Oh, house. Well, who pays rent on it? Who makes a slave of himself? No. I mustn't say things. I've got to.
Let me tell you.
I don't want to hear it anymore.
Oh, you
No, I won't hear more. I'm going out.
Come back here, Tom Wingfield. I'm not
Out.
talking to you. Tom,
Because
just listen to your mother.
Oh, you go out.
You will hear more, and no more insolence out of you. I am at the end of my patience.
And what do you think I'm at, Mother? Aren't I supposed to have any patience to reach the end of? Now, I know, it seems unimportant to you what I'm doing, what I want to do, having a little difference between them. You don't think
that you've been doing things that you're ashamed of. That's why you act like this. I don't believe that every night you go to the movies. Not every night to the movies. Nobody in their right minds goes to movies as often as you pretend to. Movies don't start at midnight, and movies don't let out at 2 a.m. You come in here muttering to yourself, stumbling like a maniac. You get 3 hours of sleep, and then you go to work. I can just picture how you're doing down there, moping and doping because you're in no condition.
No! I'm in no condition.
What have you got to jeopardize your job, jeopardize the security of us all? How do you think you manage?
You think I'm crazy about the warehouse? You think I'm in love with the Continental Shoemakers? You think I want to spend 55 years of my life down there in that Celotox interior with fluorescent tubes? Well, listen, I'd rather somebody pick up a crowbar and batter my brains out than go back mornings, but I go. Every time you come in yelling that goddamn rise and shine, rise and shine, I say to myself how lucky dead people are. But I get up. I go. For $65 a month, I give up all that I dream of doing and being ever. But you say self. Self's all I ever think of. Well, listen, if self is all I ever thought of, Mother, I'd be where he is. Gone. As far as the system of transportation reached. Don't grab at me, Mother.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the movies.
I don't believe that lie.
I'm going to opium dens. Yes. Dens of vice and criminals hangouts. I've joined the Hogan gang. I'm a hired assassin. I carry a Tommy gun in a violent case. I run a string of cat houses in the valley. Why, they call me Killer. Killer Wingfield. I'm leading a double life. A simple, honest warehouse worker by day, by night, under the McSawn of the underworld, Mother. I go to gambling casinos. I spin away fortunes at the roulette table. I wear a patch over one eye and a false mustache, and sometimes I put on green whiskers, and on those occasions they call me Diablo. I could tell you stories to keep you sleepless, Mother. My enemy's plans to dynamite this place. They're gonna blow us all sky some night, and I'll be glad, very happy, and so will you. You'll go up on a broomstick over Blue Mountain with 17 gentlemen collars. You ugly, babbling old witch!
My menagerie!
I won't speak to you until you apologize.